What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Brianna Nicole, and I'm back with another video. So today's video is going to be a story time, but before I get into that story time, are you subscribed to my channel? If not, please subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it if you did, you know, because I want more subscribers. I want more people to watch me, you know. So before you even get into this story time, subscribe to my channel and go watch my old videos. Now to get into the story time. So to start the story off, I'm gonna start at the beginning. You know, there's always a beginning to every story. So for this one, I got my roommate assignment at the end of July. So, you know, I knew her name, so I went and found her ass on Facebook, because everybody got Facebook. So I found her on Facebook. I inboxed her, and so, you know, like, we were just kind of like feeling each other out. What kind of music? What's your favorite color? When your birthday? You know, real surface stuff. You know, like, I knew that it gotta warm up to people in order to like really open up to them. You know, and I didn't want to know her life story right away. Just, you know, where you from and all of that. So, you know, I'm like, okay, like, she gonna be cool peoples. We pretty much like the same music, and, you know, like, we pretty much like similar things. So I'm like, we gonna be friends. Like, we gonna be friends. I'm gonna have a friend, because I ain't know nobody going to Greensboro. You know, I didn't know anybody. So I'm like, we're gonna be friends. Because I don't have any friends out here. You know, my best friends are in Winston. I need friends, you know. I don't know how to be by myself, you know, especially like in this big campus, you know, where all these people. I need a friend. So I was like, of course, I'm pretty good at picking friends, you know. There's always a few bad duds in the box, you know, and she happened to be one of them duds. We're gonna get to that. So I moved in before her. I moved in at 8 in the morning. She moved in at 12 in the afternoon, so she got there at 12:30. So by the time she got there, I was already done unpacking. Like, I was excited, okay? Like, I get to be at college, away from home, but still close enough to home that I could go home when I want to. You know, like, I was like, I'm gonna turn up, like, period. Because I was such a goody two-shoes in high school. I didn't do nothing in high school, like, nothing. So college definitely changed me, mostly in a good way. But, you know, like, I was just excited to just finally like be my own person, you know, and not be attached to, you know, what I want my parents to think of me and what I want them to feel about me. Like, it was just me, like, figuring myself out. So I was very excited to start school. So, you know, she get there, she unpack, we go to the caf together, we still talk, you know. I'm like, okay, she cool people, we gonna be friends. So fast forward to about 3 months prior to us. At this point, you know, we done went out to the club together, we done got turned up together. Like, we done had us a good ass time. Like, we was just some lit bitches, you know. Like, she had introduced me to a friend she had made during orientation. So we was like the 3 musketeers. Like, you never saw one without the other two. Like, we was just tight like that. I ain't friends with either one of them bitches no more, but it's okay. It's okay. Like I said, there's always a few bad duds in the bunch. You know, it's always a few, you know, that you just gotta let them go. Set them free. You know, elevate yourself, you know. And sometimes when you elevate yourself, you gotta leave them people that's down there right where they at. So, anyways, so me and I'm gonna call the friend, and I'm gonna call the roommate. So the roommate started hanging out with some other people or whatever, and I didn't have a problem with it. Like, I'm never one of two of them, like, if you with me, you can't hang out with, you know, whomever else you want to hang out with. Like, I'm never like that, you know, unless that person wronged me and I'm trying to protect you. I don't care if you have other friends. I've never been one of those kind of people. So, you know, like, I'm like, okay, girl, do you, like, have fun. So, like, she started spending the night with the other people who she was hanging out with and stuff like that. So, I mean, I'm not gonna run after you. So me and the friend became close friends. Like, we got tight or whatever, you know. And so we started going off and doing stuff, going to the mall together, you know, like real cute stuff or whatever, hanging out, like just usually having us a good time. You out having a good time. I'm not going to not have a good time on account of you. So, you know, like, the relationship kind of got strained. So, before all of that, I want to get into the first thing that she did not sit right with me, because the strain in the relationship comes after the first thing. So to kind of rewind, the first thing she did was she used my body wash. My mama had took me grocery shopping, and so when I had came back, they was getting ready to go out to the club, and they had asked me while I was out, and I was like, nah, I ain't feeling it, I don't want to go out tonight, y'all go have fun. So I get back, and she's coming in from the shower, and I'm like, that smell familiar, that smell good, what is that? She's like, oh, it's your body wash. It's my what? She's like, your body wash. I'm like, you saying it real casual, like you asked me to use it. And she was like, oh, I didn't think you minded, you have so much. And I do, I have a lot, okay? This thing right here is full of Bath and Body Works and Victoria's Secret and all of that. That's besides the point. You don't go in my shit just because I have a lot of it. You don't go in my shit just because you think it's okay. Like, bitch, we friends, but we ain't that close. Period. But I brushed it off. I let it go. I kept it moving. I was like, it's okay. It was just a little body wash. Just don't let it happen again. It happened again. So, like, I wouldn't count this as another strike because it was basically within the same realm of things. So, like, she had used my lotion, and this was a lotion that was discontinued by Bath and Body Works. So I scarcely used that lotion, so I was irritated. So then the friend gave me a lock to put on my cabinet so that I could lock my shit. So I just put anything in there that I didn't want her to use. You know, just nip that right in the butt. And she didn't say nothing about my lock because she can't, you know. So that was just that. So we went ahead and we had a problem and we solved it, period. So then strike number 2 was when she used one of my makeup items. So that, well, actually it was 2. She used some foundation that I didn't use, and she used a sponge that I didn't use. And the only reason she knew to use those 2 things that I did not use was because I had used it on her to do her makeup, because she didn't do makeup, or she didn't wear makeup or whatever. And so I was like, you know, she had said something. She was like, can you do my makeup, because I don't wear makeup like that, and y'all always look nice when we go out. So it was one night we was going out, I did my face and then I did her face, you know, and she looked better than she did before I put the makeup on her. That's all I'm gonna say. But you know, like, so she knew not to use shit that she see me use on a regular basis, but it was still the principle that you went in my stuff and didn't ask for my permission yet again. So at this point, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna just let it go. It's some shit I don't even use. I ended up giving it to her. So then strike 3, now that right there, that's the fucking icing on the cake. Strike 3, I was sitting at my desk minding my best black business, doing my, you know, black educational stuff, whatever. And so she comes from the shower and she's getting dressed. So I look over, not on no lesbian stuff, I just happen to look over, and her underwear look hella familiar to me. And I'm like, I got some underwear like that. So it's this little voice in my head that's like, bitch, them your underwear. And I'm like, no, it's not. So she gets dressed and she leaves the room to go with the friends that I told y'all that she started hanging out with. Like, she barely be in the room at this point. So I'm like, them not my underwear. So the little voice is like, bitch, you go through her stuff. And I'm like, no, like, that's not right. That's an invasion of her privacy. And the voice is like, okay, bitch, you did invaded your privacy quite a few times. Bitch, fuck that. Go through her stuff. And I was like, you got a point. So I went through her shit. So, you know, I start going through all her clothes and I ain't find nothing. So then I go in her bra and panty drawer. So, you know, I'm just moving stuff around, trying not to dig in there, because I mean, like, that's her bra and panty drawer. I don't want to be touching a whole lot. But then I see two pair of my panties. I need a good period panties that don't stain and the blood wash out and all of that. Cause one pair had a hole in the right butt cheek. You know, that was my old faithful period panties. I was so upset. I was like, what the who wears somebody else's underwear? That is so unladylike. That is so unhygienic. Like, that is not okay. Like, how? Like, I would never do no shit like that. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I I don't care. I will go pantyless before I wear somebody else's underwear. That is nasty. It don't get no nastier. That is fucking nasty. And I'm like, maybe she really needed it. I'm not going to embarrass her by asking her about it. And also, I don't want to incriminate myself because I'm like, I mean, I did kind of go through her stuff, so if I say something about it, that's going to kind of look bad on me. Even though this bitch been going to my stuff plenty of times, I ain't even going to go there. I'm going to let it go. I just let it go. I went and got me some more underwear. I just let it go. So, then, strike number 3. Wait, was that 3? No, the last one was 3. Strike number 4, okay? She ate my food, y'all. I mean, like, ate my food. I had some yogurt and some applesauce in my refrigerator, and it was the end of the semester, and I was cleaning out my refrigerator, and I was getting ready to throw it all out, but I noticed that the quantity had diminished since the last time that I had went in my refrigerator. So I'm like, oh, she done fucked up now, bitch. You done ate my food, whether I was eating it or not. You done touched my food. Like, no, like, at this point, I want to fight. I'm in a fighting mood, but I'm like, nah, I ain't even gonna go there. I'ma say something, because I realize that every time that I don't say something, she's gonna keep doing, you know, it. And at this point, she's taking my kindness for weakness and my lack of saying anything to her about the shit that she's doing. She's gonna take that and run with it and think that what she's doing is okay. And so I was like, it has to stop. Like, this is not okay. Like, bitch, I still gotta live with you for a whole nother semester. You're not about to keep going to my shit and touching my shit and taking my stuff and thinking that it's okay. Like, if you was my friend, you would feel comfortable enough to just ask. So obviously at this point, that's dead. All dead, deceased, murdered, killed, all of that. So I texted her and I was like, you ate stuff out of my refrigerator? She was like, yes, I'm sorry, I'll replace it. I said, no, there's no need. Just don't go in my stuff no more, period. Like, just leave my shit alone. And I left it at that. So the semester ended. I left. I went to go stay in DC with my my best friend. So the friend had texted me and was like, they trying to kick me out of school. My grades weren't up to par. Like, they trying to suspend me. And so I was like, sis, no, like, we can't have that. Like, let me go, you know, look at what you can do. So, okay, Mother Nature, like, what you trying to do? You feeling saucy? You feeling spicy? What's going on? Calm the fuck down. Anyways, so I'm like, no, like, we gonna figure something out. So I get online and say you can write an appeal, and if your appeal is strong enough, then they'll let you come back on academic suspension. So, I mean, academic probation. My bad. But anyways, so she was like, when she told the roommate was like, well, have a nice life. Have a nice life. What kind of friend are you? Like, if you was like, what? Like, that didn't make sense. Like, that's just trifling. Like, have a nice life. Like, you just writing me off. Like, you're not even gonna try to help me or try to suggest anything. Like, you just, well, you know, it's been real. Bye, hope. Like, you're not a real friend. Like, that's fake. That's fake as fuck. Like, and if you would do that to her and you've been doing the shit you're doing to me, then I just need to cut you off altogether. I just need to sever them ties. So that's what I did. I said, that right there, that's trifling, and I don't want to be associated with that. So, you know, like, we pretty much just like cut them ties at the same time. So she probably take it as either one of us decided to stop being friends with her and the other followed. But the friend had her own reasons for unfriending her, and I had my own several reasons for unfriending her and just letting her be where she at. So we get back from winter break, and I haven't spoken to her at all from when I got that message from the friend. We ended up getting her, you know, back on probation or whatever. And so me and her hanging out, we went to go to the cafe and stuff like that, you know, like, and the roommate keep trying to speak to me, and I'm very like dry and don't want to talk to her. Like, I think she's getting that I'm giving her that icy cold shoulder, you know, that real cold shoulder. I ain't rocking with you, so damn, strike number 5. Well, I done lost how many strikes, but strike number 5 was after I had got back from break. I had some new body wash that I had left in my room because I wasn't gonna need it. I had just got 2 brand new bottles. I took one with me from winter break, and I left the other one in my dorm room, and I left it in my little drawer. So I go to use that body wash, it's already been used. And I'm like, I haven't used it because I was still using the rest of the body wash that I had got from winter break. I'm just not needing it, so why the fuck is it open? So I'm like, maybe I used a little bit before I left. And then I'm like, no, why would I do that? Why would I open one body wash but then take the other one with me? So I'm like, this bitch is like really trying me. Like at this point, I'm like, all right, it's on, bitch. So I go over to her side of the room and I look up in her shower caddy and I see that she got the same damn body wash bottle that she had last semester. Ain't no way your damn body wash lasts that long. It shouldn't. So I was like, So I opened it and it's my body wash in the bottle. So I took my damn body wash back. You got me fucked up. I put the rest in my bottle and then I did something trifling. I ain't gonna say what I did because yeah, it was trifling. But I put the bottle back up there right where the fuck I found it and took my body wash out of it. You got me messed up. Like, no, that's not okay. And so my friends at this point, my friends who were my friends on campus were like, you just need to go to the RA. You just need to say something. Like at this point, she keep going in your stuff, she keep touching your stuff, like you just, and I was like, no, that's not at all what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be petty. Yeah, and my petty knows no bounds. So I started telling everybody because everybody was like, why y'all not friends with her no more? I started telling them why. She wore my underwear. She ate food out my refrigerator. She kept using my body wash without my permission. She wore my underwear. I made sure I made that clear. She wore my underwear. And so once it got back to her, because I knew it would, because her little friends that she had made came back and asked me personally, why you ain't friends with her no more? She wore my underwear. And once it got back to her, it got back to me that she was like, that's not true, boo-hoo-hoo. Bitch, you know exactly what the fuck you did. You was wearing my underwear. You nasty bitch. And I said it. But anyways, so after, you know, after I made sure everybody knew she was wearing my underwear, you know, it didn't stop there. I decided to get a speaker. And this was, I mean, it was, you know, I think it was like $30, you know, but it was loud. It was nice and loud. So I would be blasting my music until like 2-3 o'clock in the morning, or I would just take the speaker and hook it to my laptop and watch movies. And I don't mean any kind of, I mean action movies. I mean pew 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 and boom boom boom, okay? Like just being real petty. And so she would go and tell a mutual friend that we had how she can't sleep at night because I be up at all hours of the night watching action movies and playing music on my speaker and it be too loud or whatever. But you too scared to open your mouth and ask me to just cut it down. Like you could have just rolled your little roly-poly blowfish built ass over and just been like, hey, can you cut your speaker down? And I honestly would have cut it down had she just rolled her big ass over and asked me. But then something in me was like, nah, I'ma still do it. So I did. I was doing that, you know, to be petty. I only did it like a couple nights out the week, you know, just because. And then what else did I do that with? It was one time where she had locked herself out the room and she had just came from the shower and she was banging on the door because she had left her keys, and our doors always locked behind us. And so she just banging on the door. I mean, like, cause she ain't have nothing on but her little towel and her little shower caddy. So she ain't want to walk down to the RA office like that. She ain't have a phone or nothing. She just banging. I mean, banged for like 15 minutes. And I'm just sitting right there in the room. And I'm like, I'm not opening the door. You better go get that and fill out that lockout form, sir. I'm just sitting there. I be like having me a good time. I'm on my computer. I'm on my phone. I done texted my friends. It was like, bitch, stop being petty. Go ahead and open the door. So I was about to open the door and then I heard her stop banging. It sounded like she went to go get the RA. So what I did was I put my earphones in and cut it up. So I played like I ain't hear her knocking. I played like I ain't hear her banging on the door.
Got it!
I played like I didn't hear her banging on the door or whatever. So when the RA let her in, she looking at me and the RA looking at me like, oh bitch, you wrong. And I'm like, I'm not, because if we gonna be petty, let's be petty. Like I said, my petty knows no bounds. Once you have wronged me, that's just what it is. You shouldn't have worn my underwear, you shouldn't have eaten my food, and you shouldn't have touched my stuff. That's just what it is. So y'all, that pretty much wraps up my story about my freshman year roommate. I hope you enjoyed this video. I want you guys to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. and I will be back with more videos. Peace.
It's nights like this, I really wanna be right here.